Alright, my bad, guys. I had got a phone call, so like I'm getting all kinds of phone calls, all kinds of interruptions from phone calls, cats and cats and cats and cats. Madame Guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Wright, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by no other than Madame Guard. This is so weird, dude. Like, we know who did it now. We know who the killer is. We just have to drag it out. We have to literally just drag this out. Your Honor, you don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Oh, well, sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on a hunch using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Wow! Madame Guard's fingerprints were on there? Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hitting all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Or maybe I do. Hey, now what's that lawyer thinking? Mommy, is that man the bad killer guy? Shut up, don't look at him. The way he's sweating is just so, ew, nasty. Phoenix, stop sweating. Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet? What am I going to do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Maya? I think you can pronounce Mia. You can pronounce Mia like Maya. It doesn't matter. It's a very ambiguous name, I guess you could say. Something he should investigate. I would really hate to see that good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Tell me it! Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia is talking about? Can I figure out what it is? Or should I let it go? Let's present evidence. We should definitely present evidence. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Objection! Your Honor! The defense has no intentions of letting this go so easily. You are beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not a game. This is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? You're telling me that I forgot something? You're so close, Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. Let's go through the evidence trial of, or excuse me, the process of elimination. Trial of elimination. No, 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 no. Let's go on to the next profile. No, 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 no. Nothing on this page, really? Damn, that really narrows it down to this page. We got Lotta's photo. The transmitter. Man, a lot of the evidence we have goes against us. You know what? Now that kind of makes sense. Like, I'm thinking about all the stuff like that incriminates Matt and Gar. Like, what does it incriminate him? What can we use? What can we basically say that doesn't incriminate him and twist it to our will just to drag out this trial? The stuffed bear, we can't say anything about that. We can't say anything about the receipt. We can't even say anything about that. The figurine. Transmitter. What about the note? Can we read it? Found a sign that it tells of Engar's horrible misdeeds. Well, the note. I feel like there's something with the note, but let's just go through the trial elimination again. Transmitter, no, we can't show that. We definitely don't want to show this. I mean, it had his fingerprints on it, okay? What more can we say? What more can we say, guys? Picture card was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Lotta's photo. We already proven this in the previous trial that it was Andrews in there. Like, it might be the suicide note. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, yeah! Ha! Who knows if she could have written it? Ah, yeah, duh. 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 Who knows who could have written the damn suicide note? Like, the only reason I'm picking this is because I feel that is the most logical choice for this. Something about examining this piece of evidence. Because everything else is like... like the spy camera has his fingerprints on it. What the fuck are you supposed to say about that? And then this was also found at his mansion. What are you supposed to say about that? Found at Engar's mansion. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed. But I think the item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Whoops! Alright, I was trying to YOLO there because I wasn't exactly sure because we haven't really had a need for that item too much, but wow, we just got bodied. Alright, I'm done second guessing. If you're going to speak, at least use your brain to make up something intelligible. Wow, I'm really hungry. I need to eat something. You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you should really examine. Is it the suicide note? That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? Who knows? Duh! Who knows who could have written the damn suicide note? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside the bear, but this bear was in my possession until a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impacts or not, has yet to be even remotely confirmed. Oh, shit! Gavel, gavel, gavel. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting, Mr. Wright! Are you saying this suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engar. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? How dare you! How dare you! Your Honor, defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning the figurine. The only person other than the victim who could have solved the puzzle is the witness herself. Ooh, breaking them glasses. I'm sorry, girl. I'm just trying to prolong this trial. You wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Madame Guard. I did no such thing. Right? If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. Ugh! Gotcha! That's enough! Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It is as the defense has stated, the handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. Wow. Wow. Impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. But the thing is, I mean, when you think about it, as long as they rescue Maya, it will be okay. So getting this extension is really okay. Because in the end, as long as they can catch up with Maya and rescue her, everything will be okay. And then whatever. Having this day extension is really good. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis my ass. That's just a lawyer trying to buy more time. On guard is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that. I think we reached the end of the line. Guilty! 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 Uh-oh, I got a phone call. What is that sound? It's Gumshoe. Beep. Hello, Gumshoe? What is with him? What's with that side? Where's Maya? What happened to the D-Killer? He got away. Oh, no! I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry. I wish there was some way I could make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found this hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time. But don't tell me we don't have any more. Guilty! 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 Victory! 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 Do you hear that? They're calling for his head! Mr. Wright, I can't for us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that. Gavel! Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I am about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth's catch. He caught the phone, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, you got to buy us more time. Court is in session. Damn, he just hung up on Gumshoe. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying, Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. Law. I am reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I can't. I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Objection! Somebody's got to do it. Objection! Objection! Yes, we knew that was coming. Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary test on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? 30 minutes, please. Your Honor, that's all I am asking for. Please, Your Honor. Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will take a 30-minute recess, but be advised that I will not allow another recess today. Oh shit, I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the final day. Gavel. I am so hungry, I'm taking a break after this, guys. I have to take an hour break, because I haven't ate anything all day. March 23rd, 2:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Right. Well, what's going on with my situation? The killer. It looks like he got away again. The 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time, bro. Huh? Report! Ah, is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time, just spit it out. Right. It looks like we just missed him, sir, but the killer left a few things by accident in his rush to get away. A few things? Can we use any of them as evidence? Ho ho! I thought you asked, pal. I've got the things he left with me right now and I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped that stuff and ran. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. Damn, Gumshoe is coming through. He's pulling through. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. With my hunk of junk car, I said I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one! This Memorial Day weekend playthrough brought to you by the power of Sobe and Gumshoe. Maybe there's something amongst that will be decisive enough to end this. Whoa! What the hell was that? Something crashed. Hey, what's wrong, Detective Gumshoe? No one can stop. Whoa! Sounded like he crashed. What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? We gotta hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car. Or a car. So no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. I am dying of hunger, dude. We can't let that happen. Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why oh why did Gumshoe have to... Wait a minute! We do have a way of finding him! You know, Franziska's, if she still has that tracker on Gumshoe, we can use that tracker. Remember that item she showed us with the tracker? There is one way we can find Gumshoe. Is there any other way to find out exactly where he is at the moment? There is a way. That's right, there is a way. What, how? I'm sure we can find where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Yeah. Wait, not the radio transceiver. We don't have any evidence. Well, I guess we just show her profile then. Why are you bringing up Franziska at a time like this? Oh, I see. I'll try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Franziska. Will she even want to help us? Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what am I doing now? I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict? Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff? There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. God dang, man. Woo! I needed this to be continued. I'm about to go ham on some food, dude. I am starved. I'm sweating. I am hungry. We will come back with the conclusion of Phoenix Wright in an hour. So I'll see you guys later.